And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first round of the GW Climax. We are 2 matches away from the end of the first round. Dante, Ganondorf, and the Penguin. I am the Sentinel. These 3 are going to have a hell of a contest between each other. I can feel it in my bones. Because these 2, between Ganondorf and the Penguin, are already at very considerable odds with each other. Which started back when DC outsmarted, I guess would be the word for it, the Greasy Green Gigolos when the Riddler defected to DC. As then the Gigolos, very upset about that, Ganondorf, a part of them, challenged the Penguin. They had a banger on the 4th of January between the 2 of them, a match that the Penguin ended up winning. But these 2 have had nothing but resentment for each other for the past several weeks and months. And it has just been nonstop at each other's throats. The tweets between these guys, it has been just absolutely awful. And, you know, Ganondorf, who owns Hyrule and the Gerudo, he's been trying to, like, put taxes onto the underground sewers of New York City that the Penguin runs. And the Penguin's just been throwing money around and threatening to, like, double the amount of taxes that it's a whole thing. These guys have just had, it's been business arguments, it's been mean tweets, it's been actual, like, trebuchet carrier pigeons with notes saying go fuck yourself on them. It's nasty. It is a nasty business between these 2, and I expect nothing less. But now Dante is going to be thrown into the middle of this thing, making his debut here outside of the... Oh, God damn it, Penguin. I do not want to see that. It has been 11 years, and you have not ever learned. Oh, good Lord. Oh, so disgusting. And it smells every time he does that, too. He doesn't wash those pants. Here comes Dante, who is ready to make his stamp here. And, you know, as a half-demon and half-human, and a demon hunter, he, you know, I asked him about these 2 and the beef that Penguin and Ganondorf have, and he goes he wasn't really interested in hearing about any of that. He goes, so I gotta beat them both? And I said, yes. He's like, okay, cool. Triple threat rules. There's anything different in CIW about triple threat rules? I said, no. He goes, cool. Then I really could give a fuck. And so, and I respect that from Dante. I respect the fact that Dante just is sticking to business, trying, you know, going for a change of pace here. He's already had enough drama with his own family. He's like, don't give me more drama. I ain't trying to do drama. I'm just trying to have matches and win what is a very lucrative prize here. The CIW Heavyweight Championship match at the time of their choosing. Should you win the tournament, here we go. And immediately Penguin going right after Ganondorf. And a thumb to the eye from Dante, proving that he really does not care. And now throwing down Ganondorf is the Penguin. And now Dante, oh, with a big slap to the face. And just shoulder tackle, cover on the Ganondorf 1. And Dante right there to break it up. Penguin almost single-minded in his attacking of Ganondorf. And now look at this, a short-lived alliance here, but a double-team DDT. As the Penguin is basically going exclusively after Ganondorf. These guys, it is an absolute non-stop argument. They have been waiting a long time to fight each other. They were so, both of them, when I told them both that they were going to be in a first-round match against each other, they were so thrilled. They both got mad at me when I said it was a triple threat with Dante. Big boot from Ganondorf. As referee Jonah Hill is really going to have his work cut out. I'm sorry, this is Matthew Fox. Jonah Hill is on tomorrow night. And oh, what a big knee there by the Penguin. As so far, all 3 of these guys hitting with very much high intensity. As Dante's got to be a little careful here, as both of these guys significantly heavier in size than Dante, but that has never stopped him before. Cover on to Dante, Ganondorf right there to break it up. Referee Matthew Fox is going to have to steer clear of all of these 3 individuals. And folks, if he does get hurt, you got to like, share, subscribe, switch that bell button to all, leave a comment, springboard, and got the Penguin. And leave a comment down below to hashtag save a referee today. Now, all 3 of these guys, it's spilled out onto the outside. It is just non-stop brawls between these 3. And Dante, I'm not surprised that Dante is carrying this level of intensity, as the Penguin is just celebrating Ganondorf getting hurt. And that has been the worst part of it. It's been the showboating between these 2 with the Penguin. And, you know, I actually heard that he sent, like, 15 fish to Ganondorf, like to the front of Ganondorf's castle. And Ganondorf, in response, sent 15 fish back, but they were all gutted. It was like just the skeletons, because I guess Ganondorf ate the fish. Because he's like, well, thank you for this food, but I'm going to let you keep the skeletons. Punch to the dick. Message sent, as Ganondorf, who has been very charismatic, has really celebrated in conjunction with the Greasy Green Gigolos, who have, I don't know what is going on here. And now going for a big backbreaker is the Penguin. And a fallaway slam as Dante looks on. As the other two, punch to the dick from Dante, message sent. Oh, wait a second. Penguin plunge onto the outside. And Ganondorf's skull hitting the floor. And Dante now, and then these two just going right after the Ganondorf. And this might be smart for Dante to work with Penguin at least until Ganondorf is out of the equation, and then he can handle Penguin on his own time. Big back suplex. As folks, the other two members of the Greasy Green Gigolos, the newly crowned tag team champions, the Greasy Green Gigolos, Reptile and Piccolo, going to be facing some form of DC. We don't know which two, but we're going to be facing some form of DC at the two-day extravaganza Doomsday on June 14th and 15th. And so DC getting their rematch after the Gigolos ended the 777-day reign of the of DC at the WrestleBration. And now just slamming Penguin's face into the barricade several times is Dante, trying to capitalize on this situation across the board. Now just right hand from Ganondorf. And shouldn't have gone back into the ring without getting Penguin down as he ran him back down. But Ganondorf, he's starting to feel the effects of all of these double teams that he just suffered. Remember, he's taken a Penguin plunge onto the floor already. Dante with a counter. We run with only one match left. We've got Magus and Agent 47 tomorrow night. And then we begin the second round on the 22nd. And boy, we have had quite a first round here. And now Ganondorf with a big backbreaker onto Dante. And hey, be careful there, Matt. Be careful, Matthew. That's not the place to be, especially when the Penguin tries to come charging in. But a big sidewalk slam to Ganondorf. Punch to the dick. Message sent. And I like how Dante really doesn't care one way or another whether he hits the balls or not. You know, he's here to do his thing. Oh, wait a second. Penguin might not be in a good way here. Dante sending it up. The 666. And this could win. Now he's going for the cover, too. He's going for the Helheim pop. Could he get it here? He's got the cover, and Ganondorf right there to break it up. But the Penguin, the first to be hit by the 666 here in CIW. As that is definitely going to be a very intense matchup. These three, no matter who wins, and the winner of this match will be in a fatal four-way with Satan, Freddy Krueger, and Captain Planet, all of whom found victory in very interesting ways. And now a clothesline from to Dante, and a big Penguin splash onto Ganondorf, as these two have just continually brawled at each other. It's been like, it's almost been like Penguin versus Ganondorf, and Dante's there. But Dante is making sure his presence is felt. Fallaway slam to the outside onto Ganondorf. And now, wait a second. What is Dante doing? Penguin a little shot here. As the understandable Ganondorf has been laid out. And now, wait a second. Not another 666 from Dante. This could do it. Dante hits it. He lands it. Can he hit the Helheim pop? The demonic pop. He sure could. And now Penguin, he's landed it in the center. 1, 2, 3. And Penguin is beaten by Dante as the as Ganondorf laid up by the Penguin. Dante saw his opening, took advantage, and definitively beat the Penguin to move on to the second round of the GW Climax. And for a debut matchup that wasn't an over-the-top battle royal, Dante has made a statement here today. But I'm sure that is not the last we are going to see of Ganondorf and the Penguin. But we are guaranteed to see more of Dante. Congratulations to the man/demon. And we will see you tomorrow for the last match of round 1. of the GW Climax. I assume you know that, though.